Everyone, in this video we are going to discuss some of the very important Supreme Court judgment related to the environmental justice and environmental rights. These are the 8 important cases related to the different aspects of the environmental protection, be it air pollution, water pollution, wildlife conservation. Different aspects are discussed through these different case laws related to the environment. So let us dive into this discussion. The first important judgment is MC Mehta versus Union of India case of 1987. In this case, Supreme Court upheld that public liability and the public nuisance has to be ensured wherever there is a damage in the public private property or the life of the people. There should be the liability ensured upon those who have done those kind of pollution or environmental degradation. So liability concept, which is the absolute liability, concept of absolute liability was brought into the picture under the MC Mehta case of 1987. So the next important case is MC Mehta versus Union of India case of 1988. Here Supreme Court have said that water pollution is against the environmental rights or the fundamental rights of the people. So the government should take important and the necessary initiative to combat this water pollution. This case was related to the dangerous industries which are developing around the river Ganga and polluting the Ganga river. So through this judgment, Supreme Court directed the central and state government to protect the water from the harmful pollution by different sources of pollution. Next important judgment, which is related to the forest protection, is Godavarman judgment of 1996. This is a very significant judgment in which Supreme Court said that government should adopt the dictionary meaning of forest. That means not only the forest which is recorded or considered by the government through the act of FCA, that is the Foreign Conservation Act of 1980, but also all the forest, whether that is officially recorded as forest or not, if it is coming under the definition of the forest, under the dictionary definition of the forest, that should also be considered as forest land. So this was very significant judgment of Supreme Court related to the forest conservation, where Supreme Court expanded the definition of forest. Next very significant judgment is Samta versus State of Andhra Pradesh case of 1997. In this case, Supreme Court nullified the mining leases granted by the Andhra Pradesh state government in the scheduled area for the mining purpose. Supreme Court said that right to livelihood is an important aspect of right to life, which should be protected as a part of fundamental right. So the eviction of the tribal community in the mining affected area violates their right to life. Hence these mining leases should be cancelled. So Supreme Court gave this judgment related to the environmental protection, tribal rights in the case of Samta judgment of 1997. Next important case is Indian Council for Enviro Legal Action versus Union of India case of 1999. In this case, environmental impact assessment, the requirement of environmental impact assessment evolved through this judgment, where Supreme Court said that before starting any industry, there is important to ensure the assessment that what kind of impact these kind of industry or the projects are going to have over the environment. Next important case is T.N. Godavarman Tirumulpad versus Union of India and others case of 2022. So famously Godavarman case of 2022 we can write. In this case, Supreme Court said that around the national parks or the animal sanctuaries, that is the wildlife sanctuaries, which are the protected areas, around those protected areas, minimum 1 kilometer of the region should be considered as eco-sensitive zone, so that this protected area can be protected from the damage from different mining, different activities of human interference. Okay. In this judgment only, Supreme Court said that this minimum width of 1 kilometer can be diluted if there is overwhelming public interest. So it is not rigid. If there is some special circumstances, it can be diluted. However, it is important to ensure, wherever possible, it is important to ensure that the protected area are separated with minimum 1 kilometer of eco-sensitive zone. Next important case is Animal Welfare Board of India versus Union of India case of 2023. Here, Supreme Court interpreted Article 29 and 48, where Supreme Court said that the practices like Jallikattu, Kambala, bullock cart racing, these sports, whether they violate the provisions of Article 51 AG, provision of Article 51 AH or not, or whether they violate Article 14, Article 21 of the Constitution, or the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act of 1960 or not. What Supreme Court identified that these sports do not violate these provisions of the Constitution and the law. Basically, Supreme Court tried to balance out between the welfare concerns, that is the rights of the animal, their welfare, protection against cruelty, and the tradition. As we know, previously Supreme Court have said put ban on the practices like the Jallikattu. There were widespread protests against those judgments in the state of Tamil Nadu. After that, the Tamil Nadu government brought the law in their state, giving the permission to practice the cultural practices like Jallikattu. These practices were again challenged in the Supreme Court, and through this judgment, Supreme Court upheld that these practices do not violate the set provisions here. So, Supreme Court tried to bring a balance between the cultural traditions and the welfare concerns through this judgment. This we can use in case studies especially, where the cases related to the protection of animals and the protection of cultural right are in questions. Next important case is M.K. Ranjit Singh and others versus Union of India case of 2024. Here Supreme Court recognized that the protection from the adverse effect of climate change is a part of Article 14 and Article 21. So this should be protected for the citizens. So these are some of the important judgments related to the environment can be utilized to substantiate important points related to the environment, especially in the case studies. In GS2, previously UPSC has asked a direct question about the progressive Supreme Court judgments related to the protection of environment. So covering these kind of judgments become very important in order to solve those kind of specific questions, as well as using these provisions or the judgments as the value addition substantiation of our point. Thank you so much.